there's this quick tutorial on how to set up the flight paths. They are races, but we're not treating them as races. This is to help you learn the flight path that we expect to fly in formation. So when you come onto the server, into the chat box, you want to type in lowercase races space panel, and here we have the races panel. I generally create the races in private, but what you want to do is go to public races, press list. Here we have the 3 that are on the system at the minute. These are all tailor-made. I have to enter each coordinate together. There are some disadvantages. It's a yellow car checkpoint. It's not very easy and it's not very big to fly through. I'm working on it. Eventually, hopefully, we'll get the air target. But for now, these are your 3 races. We've got VXF northbound, Eastern Snake, and VXF westbound. Now, I'm warmed up on Eastern Snake, so we're going to go for that one first. So it's all caps. In public races, Eastern Snake. Load. Okay? Loaded public race, Eastern Snake. Then if I want to do more than, like, if I want to do 2 laps or 3 or however many, next to register race there's a number 1. You can change that to, that'll take forever, but we'll just do 1. The next number over here, that's the timeout. So when you finish and your wingman's still lagging behind, he has 2 minutes to finish or he gets a DNF. So just ignore that when you're practicing on your own. So 1 Eastern Snake in a public race, register race. Okay, registered public saved race, Eastern Snake by Dodo, 1 lap. Okay, so we close this for a sec. Think about a cinematic. In front of us is the start point. So if we approach it, it's even a checkered line. Look at that. That's how class I am when I build shit. So E or D-pad right. So D-pad right for me. Okay, so I'm now registered to race. I believe other people can register, and then if you do / lowercase, it's case sensitive for all this. If you do rivals, it will tell you who's. Oh no, I think actually, there's me trying to preach like I know everything. Races, rivals. Yeah, competitors. Just me at the minute. Now you can, if you go to your checkbook and press up, because you have panel there, you could go to panel, you could type in where it says start race, and you can leave race, list rivals. So that I generally use the panel for most of it, except the next stage. So you could set the start countdown to whatever you like and press start, and it will start countdown. Then it will tell you that it's done that. Then you have to click OK. Then you have to close the panel, and then the race is started. So what I do is when I believe everyone's ready, I put races start, and then I just do 3 seconds. Okay. So full throttle, nose up, gear up, full off, and then idle. I just idle for it. It isn't a race. Ignore the timing until you get competitive about it. I just find that having it on idle gives you that extra little bit of control. I'm not flying through this performing any stuff like nose up, full rudder left, then pitch down. Pause, just. I've done that so much smoother before. Good, you got other jets flying with you. So we go through the bridge. Here you would normally perform an invert and then a roll. And here we're peeled off to the right. And then just a gentle bank, full rudder. And you lined up here. wish there was a sound when you went through. It's like, okay, so we're now westbound. I find swing out a little bit. You can knife through the warehouse to get lined up, but it's sketchy. Okay, then you can do things like invert it and all sorts. For the sake of the video, that's a switchblade through there. Okay, so here, wait till you hit that and then full nose up. You come around, you're looking for the canal, so as soon as you turn towards it, 9 degrees, roll in. If you get a bit fast, then you can always brake, but it seems to be coming through okay. Yeah, I start my rudder turn a lot earlier than the corner, just to compensate for its weakness. Okay, you can get yourself lined up, watch out for the poles, and then you want to be low, watch out for the crane, and up, and full right. Now how you tackle this section here is your own, like, decision. It could get quite interesting with people all flying slightly different paces, because you've got to go back round it. There's 3 checkpoints within this place. The aim is that if people are slightly lagging behind, then their smoke trails is going to crisscross and make some patterns. Might do, why not? So there's that, now we're coming from that straight. And no, this is the final leg. This would be where the lap starts again. But because we did one, then yeah. So that was Eastern Sneak, and yeah, the next one will be a different upload. We'll start doing the upper passes. So, what? You want to watch me land too? You don't want to see that. Bye. So I was yabbering.